Shalom, shalom, shalom. Brother Thawalai back again to do another lesson. Humbly thanking Yahweh Shai for giving me a moment to enjoy the spirit. This is just a quick lesson. Just watching the brothers, beginning with Elder Manat Zakba and this woman who she was trying, and kudos for the attempt, but at the same time, if she actually understood, she could have been a little bit more clear. And that's, it is what it is, but that's why, we request, tell, ask, in this life, you can't demand things, but, forcibly just, hey, look, it's not for you to teach. If you want to teach the ladies how to be the younger generation, how to act, how to be, what things to do, that's permissible. How to teach them how to cook, how to, treat a husband, things of that nature, then that's acceptable. But in matters dealing with, the word of the Most High, it brings confusion. So, as always, I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, the bishops, and the men of great millstone. Peace and salutations to the house of David, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and the men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth of the hopeful elect. To you I say, Shalom. As always, the Spirit has blessed me to, just a full circle to begin and to end in this manner. This is Proverbs 9 and beginning at 9. And it reads, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So with that being spoken, it's just the fear, which is something, you women don't have, many of you men don't have, you anti-Christians for damn sure don't have, but wait for it because it's coming. But when you finally get that understanding to fear, it'll be too late. Whom you will be in fear of is he who was once known as Aleshadja. See, you people, you're so enamored with this so-called love doctrine that you forget who flooded the earth, who rained down fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah, who flooded the army along with its king of Egypt in the Red Sea. Whom it was who's done all of these things. You've been taught by the precepts of men, and also by the one whom the scripture says that the Most High hated. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Well, Esau is the one who's been teaching you these scriptures, and well, for a lack of a He's taught you lies. He's taught you confusion. This is why you have all of the madness that you have going on today. This is why you have women teachers. This is why you have Edomite preachers everywhere. Acting as though they're the end all be all on the scriptures, as though they have the last word, the last say so. You know, and they come at you with this level of arrogance and pomp. Like you don't know you don't know nothing. Sit quietly and let me learn you. See, you got it all wrong. Even that last dude that the elder did a video on. That level of arrogance that they come at you with, man. But soon you people are going to realize that the truth of the scriptures is what has been being brought forward by certain of the men of these many camps, and in short, those who have bought the 100% truth, you know, and that's only one group, and that's Great Millstone. So without further rambling, I'm going to grab 1 Timothy chapter 2, and we're going to go to 12. Let's start at 11, and it reads, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." And course, of course, because we just have to. Because, well, where would we be if we didn't? Because where would we be if we didn't? Well, we'd be where everyone else is, you know.
Strong's G 5292. Hupatage. Hupatage.
Subjection, hupatage. Obedience, subjection, the act of subjecting. Essentially, obedience, you know. And, well, we know that there's not one on the planet right now. Well, yeah, I don't even really want to correct it. If there's one on the planet, she's hidden and well taught. But, for the most part, the rest, there's not one on the planet that's with all subjection, obedience, you know. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence, you know. And
Strong's G 2271. Hesuchia. Hesuchia.
so here, quietness, description of the life of one who stays at home doing his own work and does not officially meddle with the affairs of others. silence. So once again, hey, one who stays at home does not meddle in the affairs of others, you know, but to be in silence. So, off top, this woman shouldn't have been teaching. She shouldn't have been attempting to teach, you know. So the whole, I want to get that as well, because the confusion stems from, and it's really not confusion, it's, blissful ignorance. I would probably, what I mean, add it, because it's just another way that these people try to slip, slide, and remove their necks from the noose that's already been cinched tight, around it. And this is Deuteronomy 28 and 68, and it reads, "And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee." And we can jump back and forth to determine what Egypt is, but Egypt just means bondage. Ships means ships, you know. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Our people don't even know that Israel is actually our homeland. It's been so many generations that our minds have been removed from it. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, you know, bondwomen, bondmen, slaves. And no man shall buy you. I want to see if I can go here. Slave ships. Slave ships. You know, you shall go into Egypt again on ships. Huh. Hmm. Slaves on ships coming to the new world, being brought over here to be what? All right. Hmm. Well, I guess he's just not going to buy them. I guess they're not going to be sold because, according to these devils, no man shall buy you. Hmm. Hmm. Looks like a lot of buying and selling going on to me. Hmm. Maybe that's just a fancy 10 likely and valuable slaves at auction on Thursday, the 21st, 24th. We will sell. Huh. Oh, is that a little black baby being held up? Being sold? along with other slaves being sold. No, no, there's some more. Happy buyers, slaves at sale, you know. This is what this devil, man, you know. And they think themselves that they just got away with this. Like everything's everything, and now y'all can move on with what you've done. But honestly, you got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming, you know. So let's start getting a you know, little clarity here. And this is
Strong's H, 7069. Kana. Kana.
Kana. And at different times when you listen to the pronunciations, you have to take into account that this system is based on a Yiddish dialect. So it is what it is. We won't quibble over the small things. But this is buy, to get, acquire, create, buy, possess, to get, acquire, obtain, of the Most High, originating, creating, redeeming his people. So if she had taken a little bit of time to just dig a little deeper, she'd understand that this is redeeming, Old English, to buy. No one's going to buy you back. If she understood the way our people, how our people operated at a certain time, your kinsman, your kinfolk, one of your people could buy you from whomever you were in bondage to. They could buy you back, buy your freedom. But this subjugation, that wasn't going to be allowed, you know. And then we're going to come up here.
Redeem.
It says compensate for the faults or bad aspects of something, of a person, atone or make amends for error or evil. Gain or regain possession of something in exchange for payment. What was that payment? That payment was Yahweh's sacrifice. His sacrifice was that payment. We were paid for in advance. And if she understood that, then and Apostle Gabar made a powerful video, explaining basically this is why Yahweh Shai is not going to meet this devil the same way he came before as a man. This time he's coming back as an angelic being, and we know what he's coming back to do. He's coming back to take the thrones of all of these leaders, all of these people that think they run the earth. He's going to throw them down. This is
Redemption.
The action of regaining or gaining possession of something in exchange for payment or clearing a debt. And what did I say that payment? That payment was already paid. So now he's coming back to gain possession of what's his. And what is his? His people. We belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The action of buying one's freedom. So if this woman had just dug just a hint deeper, she would have had more clarity on what it is that she was trying to say. What she needed to find understanding on. Our redemption draweth nigh. It's coming closer. You know, it's coming closer. This is mm, yep. Ephesians 1, and I begin at 1, and it reads, Paul, an apostle of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, by the will of the Most High, to the saints which are at Ephesus, and to the faithful in Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. And you know, because Edomites always think, they're the saints. They be quick to throw themselves in there, like, no, 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 that's me, that's talking about me. But let's see if this is talking about you devils. This is Psalms 149 and 9. Start at 4. For the Lord, for Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation, redemption. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hands. And as the Elder Manat Zakba always, why, Lord? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor hath all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. And just in case you didn't know, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Their, possessive. So now when we come back to the saints, the Israelites, which are in Ephesus, and to the faithful in Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. And grace be to you and peace from our power, our Father, and from the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Blessed be the power of our Father and our Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, who has blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Yahweh Shai, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated, and yeah, we gotta, we gotta do it. Ephesians 1 and 5. Having predestinated.
Strong's G 4309. Praarizo. Praarizo.
Praritzo. Predetermined, decide beforehand, in the New Testament of the Most High decreeing from eternity, a foreordained, appointed beforehand. So, hey, as we always say, the elect were appointed before the foundation of the earth. Unto us, unto the adoption of children by Yahushua Hamashiach to himself, according to his good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he hath made us acceptable in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace, wherein he hath abounded towards us in all wisdom and prudence. So, in whom we have redemption. This is where we're going to have our redemption from. And again, if she would have asked one of the apostles or looked up and found any of the men of Great Millstone, they would have broken that down to her freely, without charge, and none of that, sister, come hear the word of the Lord. Brother, come hear the word of the Lord. You want to hear the word of the Lord? Hey, and we see, the end result of what that gets you. It gets you chaos and confusion. For the Most High knows whom he has set that he wants to hear the word. And he will bring them to the feet of the men that are bringing out his word. He doesn't, and all you do when you out there on the corner, brother, sister, come hear the word of the Lord. Come here. Hey, women, out there badgering people and harassing people, and it's not necessary. Just teach the word. Those that are meant to hear it will hear it based on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai sending them to that word. But, that's a horse of a different color. So anyway, this is just a quick lesson. Hey, the Most High suffers not a woman to teach. So let the men that he's given that responsibility to do it. And you just listen. So with that, hey, again, full circle. Let us hear the conclusion, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High. Once again, reverence, be in awe, honor, glorify, respect, hold in high regards, be in awe of, fear him, and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. And that duty belongs to the, He was given the law. And when everything is said and done, it's through, those kings and priests that the law will go out to all nations. And you will be subject to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, bishops, the men of great millstone, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the 144,000, and the men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth of the hopeful elect. To you, I say, Shalom.